Lesson 9A reviews 1 and 2. So we're solving by combining like terms that are on both sides of the equal sign. Number 1, 15x plus 8 equals 42 minus 2x. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get all our unknowns on one side and all the constants on the other, and then finally we'll divide, because multiply, divide, add, subtract. When we solve, first we undo add and subtract. We undo subtraction by addition. We undo addition by subtraction. Then we undo our multiply and divide, and they are complements of each other. We undo division by multiplication and multiplication by division. And our goal is to get our x terms, that means everything with the x, positive. So we make sure we choose to move it to the side that will keep it positive. This makes our life easier. So I see 15x and minus 2x. I'm going to move everything over to this side. This minus 2x is attached by subtraction. I keep saying minus, so I'll move it by addition to this side, and it's gone. Now I'd like to get the terms with only x in them alone on this side of the equal sign. This 8 is attached by addition, move it by subtraction to the other side of the equal sign. I line up my equal signs. Remember, the goal is our problems come down like this. And finally, we have an answer. 15x's and 2x's give me 17x's. 42 minus 8 is 34. I want to get the x alone. 17 is attached by multiplication, and its complement is division. So to move it to the other side of the equal sign, I could really divide both sides by 17. Because 17 over 17 reduces to 1, so I have 1x equals 34 divided by 17 is 2. Number 2, 15x plus 4 equals 32 plus x. I see I have x's on both sides of the equal sign. I'll take this x over to the other side by subtraction, which undoes the addition. Now I have all my x's on this side. I don't want this constant term here because it doesn't have an x with it. It's attached here by addition, move it by subtraction to the other side of the equal sign. 15x's minus 1x is 14x's equals 32 minus 4 is 28. I could divide both sides by 14 because I only want a 1 in front of my x. 14 divided by 14 is 1x. 28 divided by 14 is 2. I'll stop writing it on both sides and just do my moving over action from here on. Number 3, 12x plus 2 equals 44 minus 2x. I'm going to move all the x's over with this 12 because it's bigger and it's already positive. This is attached by subtraction. I'll move it by addition to the other side of the equal sign. I just floated up in the air here because I didn't want to move it here and get it over by the 3. Now I have all the x's on this side. I want to get this 2 away because it doesn't have an x with it. It's attached by addition. I'll move it by subtraction. And after I move it, I cross it out. 12x's plus 2x's is 14x's equals 44 minus 2 is 42. I want to get the x alone. 14 is attached by multiplication, move it by division to the other side of the equal sign. And I'm getting x equals 3. Number 4, 12 plus 2x equals 7x minus 8. I want to solve for x. I see there's more x's over here, so I'm going to take this plus 2x and move it over to this side of the equal sign. It's attached by addition. I'll move it by subtraction over here. Now I've got all my x's on this side. This 8, though, doesn't have an x with it, so I want to move it over to this side of the equal sign. It's attached here by subtraction. I'll move it by addition to the other side of the equal sign. 12 plus 8 is 20. 7x minus 2x's is 5x's. I want to get this x alone. 5 is attached by multiplication. Move it by division to the other side of the equal sign. X equals 20 divided by 5 is 4. Number 5, 8x plus 7 equals 35 plus x. I'm going to choose to get the x's on this side because the 8 is bigger than the 1. So I have 1x here, it's attached by addition. I'll move it by subtraction to the other side of the equal sign. And remember, subtraction always has to follow something. It can't come to the front. And this 7 is attached by addition. Move it by subtraction to the other side of the equal sign. Now, 8x minus x is 7x's. 35 minus 7 is 28. I want to get that x alone. 7 is attached by multiplication. Move it by division to the other side of the equal sign. And I'm getting x equals 28 divided by 7 is 4. Number 6, 20 minus 80x equals 20x minus 80. I see this 80x is subtracted, and I would like it to be positive. So I'm going to add this 80x to the other side. That undoes the subtraction right here. Now I have x's on this side. I have this minus 80, which doesn't have an x with it. So I'm going to move it to the other side of the equal sign by addition. 20 plus 80 is 100. 20 x's plus 80 x's are 100 x's. I want to get the x alone. 100 is attached by multiplication. Move it by division to the other side of the equal sign. And I'm getting x equals 100 divided by 100 is 1. Number 7, 23x minus 19 equals 9 plus 2x plus 3x. First, I'm going to collect the like terms over here. 2x plus 3x gives me 5x's. I'm going to just cross it out and go like this because I don't want to rewrite everything. Now I have to make a decision. 23x's, 5x's. I'm going to move these 5x's over to the side with more x's that happen to be positive. This is attached by addition. Move it by subtraction to the other side of the equal sign. Now I can combine. 23x minus 5x is 18x's. Minus 19 equals 9. I don't want this 19 here because it doesn't have any x's with it. It's attached by subtraction. I'll move it by addition to the other side of the equal sign. Now I have 18x equals 19 plus 9 is 28. I want to get x alone. 18 is attached to the x by multiplication. Move it by division to the other side of the equal sign, and I'm done. But I am going to reduce this because I have an even over an even. I can write this as 9 times 2. I can write this as 14 times 2. The 2 over 2 reduced to 1, and my final answer is 14 over 9 is x. Number 8, x plus x equals 12 minus x. I have 2 x's equals 12 minus x. I'm going to get this x over to the other side. It's attached by subtraction. I'll move it by addition to the other side of the equal sign. 1x plus 2x is 3 x's, is 12. I want to get the x alone. 3 is attached by multiplication. I'll move it by division to the other side of the equal sign. X is 4. Number 9, 22 minus 2x equals 1x plus 22. And remember, this is the same as if I just had an x here, okay? They're the same. I don't like this minus 2x, so I'm going to add it to the other side. Now, since the x's are all on this side, this 22, which has no x with it, I'll move over to the other side of the equal sign by subtraction. So now I have 22 minus 22 is 0. 1x plus 2x is 3x. Keep your eye on the prize. Just get the x alone. 3 is attached by multiplication. Move it by division to the other side of the equal sign. I'm getting x equals 0. Number 10, 3x minus 6x plus 26 equals 3 plus 3x. So I see this minus 6x. I want to add it over here because that's the biggest number and it's minus, and I don't want it to be minus. That's how I kind of start making my decisions. So now, obviously, I'm going to start getting my x's on this side of the equal sign. I see I have this 3x over here, and it's attached by addition, because if there's nothing in front of it, that's understood to be addition. So I have to minus it over to this side. Okay, so now I have all my x's on this side, and I'm going to just clean this up. I have 26 equals 3 plus 6 is 9 x's, minus 3 x's is back to 6 x's. This 3, I don't want it with my x's. So remember, first I undo, add, subtract. So I'm going to minus it over here. 26 minus 3 is 23. Then I undo the multiplication to the other side of the equal sign. And my answer is 23 over 6. Here's review 2 for lesson 9A. We're solving and combining like terms on both sides of the equal sign. So snap a screenshot. Number 2, 5x minus 15 equals 3 minus x. I see that there's more x's over here and it's positive, so I'll take this minus x and add it to this side of the equal sign. Now, I don't want this minus 15 here. This 15 doesn't have an x with it, and I want everything that doesn't have an x on the other side of the equal sign. It's attached here by subtraction. I'll move it by addition to the other side of the equal sign. 5x plus x is 6x equals 18. Get the x alone, 6 attached by multiplication, move it by division, and I get x equals 3. Number 3, 6x plus 14 equals 46 plus 6x. I see there's more x's here, so I'm going to move these 4 x's over to this side by subtraction. Now, this 14 is attached by addition, move it by subtraction to the other side of the equal sign. 6x minus 4x, I have 2 x's, is 46 minus 14 is 32. I want to get the x alone. 2 is attached by multiplication, move it by its partner, division. And this is why we do it, because this turns into a 1. So I get 1x equals 32 divided by 2 is 16. Number 4, 76 minus 2x equals 56 plus 8x. I have more x's over here that are positive, so I'm going to take this minus 2x, add them over here. That undoes the subtraction. Now I want to get all the x's alone. This 56 is attached by addition, move it by subtraction to the other side of the equal sign. Now I can clean this up. 76 minus 56 is 20. 8x plus 2x is 10x. Get the x alone. 10 is attached by multiplication, move it by division to the other side of the equal sign. And I get x is 20 divided by 10 is 2. Number 5, 34 plus 4x equals 18x minus 8. I see 18x is here and 4x is here, so I'm going to choose this side to move these x's over by subtraction. Now I want to get only x's on this side. This 8 here has no x's with it. He's attached by subtraction, moving by addition to the other side of the equal sign. Now I only have constant terms over here. 34 plus 8 is 42. I only have x terms over here. 18x's minus 4x's is 14x's. Get the x alone. 14 is attached by multiplication. Move it by division to the other side of the equal sign. 42 divided by 14 is 3. Number 6, 44x plus 20 equals 890 minus 44x. I see 44x here, it's positive, so I'm going to take this 44x, move it over to this side of the equal sign. It's attached by subtraction. I'll move it by addition over here. Okay, it's gone. Now, this 20 is attached on the side where I only want x's. It's attached by addition. Move it by subtraction. 44x's plus 44x's is 88x's. 890 minus 20 is 870. So I'm going to take the 88 attached by multiplication to the x, move it by division to the other side of the equal sign. And I'm going to leave my answer like that. 870 over 88. Number 7, x plus 2x plus 2 equals 34 minus x. I'm going to combine these. X plus 2x gives me 3x's plus 2 equals 34. minus x. Sometimes I clean things up so I can see more clearly and get to my goal. This minus x, I'm going to add over here. This 2 is attached by addition. I'm going to move it by subtraction because I don't want it on the side with the x's. Keep lining up my equal signs. 1x plus 3x gives me 4 x's. 34 minus 2 is 32. I want to get the x alone. 4 is attached by multiplication. Move it by division to the other side of the equal sign. I'm getting x equals 8. Number 8. X minus x plus 9 equals 12 minus x. Okay, I've got some arithmetic to clean up here. 1x minus x is 0 x's. I'm ending up with minus x plus 9. So this really does mean minus because we can imagine there's a 0 here. Equals 12 minus x. So which side to get this to? I'm just going to take this minus x off here and add it over here because no side looked better. Now I have 9 equals 12 minus x plus x gives me 0 x's. My x's went away and I'm left with an untrue statement. And when you're left with an untrue statement, because 9 does not equal 12, the answer is no solution. So my x's went away, I'm left with an untrue statement, no solution. Number 9, 11 minus 2x equals 3x plus 11. I see more x's over here and they're positive, so I'm going to choose to move this minus 2x over here as plus 2x. And his minus sign goes with him. Now I'm going to choose to move this 11 over to here because I want to get only x terms on this side. 11 minus 11 is 0, is equal to 3x plus 2x is 5x. Okay, I still have x's and I have 5 of them. I want to get only 1, so I'll divide by 5. 0 divided by 5 is 0. X equals 0. That is a solution. X is 0. Number 10, x plus 12x minus 8 equals 12 minus x. I have 13 x's minus 8 equals 12 minus x. I see a lot of x's over here and they're positive, so I'm going to choose to keep my x's on the left side. So this minus x, I'm going to move over here by addition. This 8 does not have an x with it, so I'm going to move him to the other side by addition. Now I have only x's on one side and constants on the other. 1x plus 13x is 14x's equals 12 plus 8 is 20. I want to get this x alone. 14 is attached by multiplication. Move it by division to the other side of the equal sign. And I have x equals 20 over 14. I can write the 20 as 10 times 2. I can write the 14 as 7 times 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so my final answer is 10 over 7. Thanks for being here.